if 10 to the power of 9 electrons moves out from one body to another body every second, how many electrons moves from one body to another body? 10 to the power of, this is one body, this is another body, 10 to the power of 9 electron moves one body to another body. 10 to the power of 9 electron moves another body. How much time is required to get the total charge of 1 coulombs on the another body? Okay, he asking time, how much time required. 1 coulomb means 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Then the charge given out in 1 second is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 into 10 to the power of 9. Okay, here shows this one. The charge given out in 1 second is 1.6 into 10 to the power of 9, 10 to the power of minus 19 into 10 to the power of 9, then is equal 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 10. Okay, the time required to accumulated a charge of 1 coulomb can then be estimated to be time required to 1 coulomb divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 10 coulombs per second. Then this value 1 by time is equal to 1 by 1.6 into 10 to the power of into 10 to the power of 10, right? If then 1 by 1.6 value 6.25 into 10 to the power of 9 seconds. 10 to the power of 9 second, 1 point, then time 6.25 into 10 to the power of 9 divided by 365 into 24 days, 24 hours into 360 seconds, nothing but these are years. Then if solving this equation, 198 years required. How much positive and negative charge is there in a cup of water? He asking how much charge in positive or negative in cup of water. Let assume the mass of 1 cup of water is 250 grams. The the molecular mass of the water molecular mass H2O in H, 2 1 proton, 1 plus 1 nothing but 2 protons, plus in a oxygen atomic number 8 nothing but 16, totally 18. 18 is the molecular mass of water in gram. Molecular mass of water in gram. Therefore, the number of molecules in 1 cup of water, number of molecules in cup of water, 250 by 18 into 6.2 into 10 to the power of 23. 6.2 into 10 to the power of 23 is the mole number. This is mole number. Now 250 by 18 into 10 into 2 in 6 into 6.2 into 10 to the power of 23. Now each molecule of water contains 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, then 10 electrons and 10 protons. Hence the total positive and total negative charges has the same. Total 10 positive and 10 negative. Totally positive and negative both charges are same. It is equal. Then 250 by 18 into 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. If solving this one, we get 1.34 into 10 to the power of 7 coulombs. A solid contains 5 into 10 to the power of 21 number of atoms. If an electron is removed from each of 0.01 percentage of number of atoms, find the charge gained by this solid. Yes, the solid gain positive charge, hence Q is equal N into E, because a solid contains 5 into 10 to the power of number of atoms. Okay, when N is equal 5 into 10 to the power of 5 into 10 to the power of 21 into, these are number of atoms. Every atom 0.01 percentage 0.01 percentage removed, because 0.01 by 100, this is number of, right? Here I have two zeros, because remove this one. 19, n is equal 5 into this 2, cancel this one, 19, 5 into 10 to the power of 19 into 0.01. Now n is equal 5 into, here 2 digits remove, 10 to the power of 17. This electrons remove from the solid contains in coulombs. We calculate in coulombs. 5 into 10 to the power of 17 into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Now this simplifying, we get charge in coulombs plus 0.08 into 0.08 coulombs. A and B are two identical point-sized metal spheres, each holding the same charge Q. These two are separated by a certain distance and mutual electrostatic force between them F. If the third identical uncharged sphere C to touch with and kept at the midpoint of line joining A and B, these two A and B, what is the resultant force on C and its direction? Let, according to this A and B charges, for example, let us take x distance. Now force this another third sphere, uncharged sphere, touch with A. Now this actual discharge Q, starting discharge also Q. Now this 2 A and B arranging at midpoint C. Now in this Q charge distributed equal two spheres, then this is A, this is B, this is C. Now Q by 2 charge, this is also Q by 2, this is also Q. What is the force on C point, you are asking, and direction. Now this is positive, this is also positive, this is also positive. A and C between is also repulsive force, C and B also repulsive force. Why? Because both are positive charges. Let force between A and C is equal K into Q, this distance, total distance x. Now distance between A and C, x by 2. Now K is equal Q by 2 into Q by 2 by distance x by 2 whole square. Then F AC is equal K into Q square by 4 by x square by 4. Cancellating this 2, 4 4 cancel. Then F is equal F AB is equal K into Q square by x square. Q square by x square. Then force between C positive and B also positive. Here also repulsive force towards the A side. A and C is repulsive force toward the B side, but resultant force towards the A side. Then F A B is equal Q by 2 into Q by x square. Then F is equal K into Q square by 2 x square. Now this I can written as K into 2 F AB is equal Q square by x square. Comparing these two AB AC and AB AC and AB AC and AB. Now resultant F is equal to F AB minus F AC F AC is equal to F along A side. 2 charges 2 microfarad and 1 microfarad are placed at a distance of 10 centimeters, where should a third charge be placed between them so that does not experience any force. Okay, now two charges, this one 2 microfarad, this is 1 microfarad. Now two charges are placed at a distance 10 centimeters, where should third charge be placed between them. So what is the third charge placed between them? Again the 1 2, this is third one, Q1 Q2 Q3, right? From a distance, let it taking a distance between Q and Q2 x, This third one, Q3 to Q2 10 minus x. From the our question, both are in not experience any force. Third one, not experience of any force. This 2 between force F1 is equal, these two are also F2, both are equal, because this is force experience no force, this is experience no force, right? Q3 no force, experience no force, F1 is equal to F2, right? Now F1 is equal K into Q1 means 2 microfarad to Q3 is equal identical. This is taken identical because whatever maybe we don't know, because it's take Q by distance x square and F2 K taking charge 1 microfarad, because 1 into Q by 10 minus x whole square. Here K get cancel and Q also get cancel. Now 2 by x square is equal 1 by 10 minus x whole square. Now this solving, we get 2 by x square is equal root 1 by 10 minus x square, x root 2 square, root cancel, this we can written as root 2 by x is equal 1, root 1 is equal again 1, square root cancel, 10 minus x, root 2 value 1.414 by x is equal 1 by 10 minus x. Now 2x is equal 10 minus 1.14, this solving 4.1 centimeters. 3 charges plus q minus q and plus q are kept at the corners of the equilateral triangle of side D. Find the resultant electric force on charge plus q placed at the centroid of triangle. This triangle, 3 charges, it is A, B, C, plus, minus, plus, triangle, another charge kept at center, it is positive, now A also positive charge, center point also positive charge, resultant between this direction, C also positive charge, and center also have positive charge, resultant force this direction, and C is B is negative charge, A center positive charge, resultant force this direction. AO is equal to OB is equal to OC is equal to D by root 3. Now F1 is equal, F2 is equal, F3 is equal K into 3Q square by D square. This is F1, F2. F1 and F2 both are in angles 120 degrees. Then resultant force F square plus 2F square cos 120 2F square plus 2F square cos sine cos 120 degrees, cos 30 degrees, 2F square minus 2F 1 by 2 cancel, then F square is equal F. Total F, this F is equal 3Q square 4 pi epsilon naught D square plus 3Q square 4 pi epsilon naught D square. Now F is equal 6Q square by 4 pi epsilon naught D square. It is the answer.